So, what is up with Matthew Stafford and his throwing elbow injury? This is Dr. David Chao, ProFootballDoc, SICScore.com. We've discussed Matthew Stafford's elbow at great length with the panel of NFL and former head team physicians. It's been the talk of the offseason, and it's still the talk now. And I see it. It could linger all season. Oh my gosh, it's his throwing elbow, Super Bowl winning quarterback. Anytime it's a throwing athlete elbow, people think Tommy John, own the collateral, pitching, disaster. It is simply not the case. We continue to believe that Matthew Stafford has a relatively high sick health score, Sports Injury Central score of 93. He often tends to get injuries but plays through them. Remember the broken back and the broken thumb and the ulnar collateral and all the video of Matthew Stafford. He's one of the tough guys still left in the league. Literally Phillip Rivers had the consecutive game streak. Matthew Stafford is right up there. This elbow injury, I get the concern on a quarterback, Super Bowl winning quarterback, throwing elbow, but it is not a Tommy John or ulnar collateral ligament. Why do we know this? For a lot of different reasons. First of all, if it were an ulnar collateral ligament, he wouldn't be able to make all throws, which he has been able to. And yes, his practice reps have been limited this offseason, this preseason, but he still has been practicing essentially the whole time. Way back in this offseason when he had an injection, I get the paranoia, but injections and treatment and maintenance happen a lot in the off season. It's not a 4-month-a-year job for NFL head team physicians. We weren't overly concerned then, and what he's done on the field and based on reports, we're not concerned now. Will we hear this season some rest, a vet day off here and there, not to be overused? Yes, we may, but we're not concerned about him for the season. Sean McVay has said, look, if we need to throw 55 or 60 times, can Matthew Stafford do it? And he said, yes. Look, 55, 60 throws isn't that. It's the hundreds of throws in practice, etc., that you want to curtail. So full go Matthew Stafford. He can make all throws. This elbow issue, I get it with a kickoff game on Thursday against the Super Bowl potential bound Buffalo Bills is a big story, a big deal, but we're not worried about his production this coming season or the elbow. But of course, it makes for a very good news story. And in addition, I just get a handle note for week 1. He's not even on the injury report. They monitor quarterbacks pretty darn closely. If he had an injury issue and he weren't on the injury report, they would get fined. There's more evidence that he really is fine. Will it be a management issue going forward? Sure, probably. I don't see it affecting his gameplay at all. And remember, he's no rookie. He probably could go all week without practicing, protecting his arm, and still make all the throws and play in the game. It's an offensive system that he knows. He's one of the top veterans around. Don't worry about Matthew Stafford and his elbow health. Don't take the cheese and the clickbait that we see going around on the internet. This is Dr. David Chao, Pro Football Doc, Sports Injury Central, with more videos and information and new features throughout this season.